know you watched it, bro. I know you watched it. Quick rundown. First Hawks preseason game. How you feel?
I don't
And they
like the
play
starting
Houston.
lineup at all. I don't like the starting lineup at all. Don't like the starting lineup at all. Kristaps Porzingis does not need to be our starting center.
Don't like it.
He got in
I don't like it
foul
either.
trouble way too early. I'm trying to pace myself. I think that Quinn is being cute, even though y'all know, for the sake of things, I don't like that being cute shit. The good news is in the 13 minutes of Kung Wu play, he has 16 minutes. And Porzingis played 12 minutes and had 5 points and 5 fouls. So, not great.
Well, yeah. And also, Houston is a difficult opponent to start off with. They
But they also don't
short
have
people
Kevin
like
Durant.
6'6".
Yeah, but they also don't have Kevin Durant. But with that being said, Alperen Sengun put on a masterclass
Yes, I
early.
was about to say
18 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. He is a monster and going to continue to be monstrous. I just don't like the lineup. Everything else I'm mostly cool with. Nickeil Alexander-Walker played like a dog today, which I really appreciate. But get Kristaps out of the lineup. He's not going to be available enough. That's it.
Sengun's going crazy. He is a mismatch for us because Porzingis is so thin. And Sengun is built solid. So he was just moving Porzingis out the way, and then he's just too tall for Jalen. I did like Jalen's aggressiveness. He really looked like he probably, if we would have made the playoffs, he may have tried to come back. Maybe not. They would have held him out. But he looked like he just hasn't missed a step. Ricochet's got to get his legs up under him. I was a little bit disappointed since he's played all summer. I expected him to be in a little bit better rhythm, especially shooting. But all in all, I mean, Trey, when I looked, he had 10.7 assists in the first half. I was like, oh, okay. And we were hanging with him until they took the stars out in the second half. I agree with you.
The score is 114 to 113.
Yeah, they got Uncle Jeff in there now, and they got Asa Newell in there. So I think Newell is playing pretty well, but I do agree with you that Porzingis shouldn't start. Okongwu just looks more spry. Like he's down the court faster. He's faster off on the second jump. He gets the rebounds. Now I will say he be getting jumped against teams like the Rockets. It ain't too many teams like him, but the teams like the Rockets, he gonna get jumped.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's the reason you have the sub out. But I want to start with the guy who I think probably would have been a better matchup with Sengun to start off with because he just moves better.
Mm-hmm. And he's stronger.
I don't like Quinn being cute, but I'm gonna give everybody a fair and ample opportunity to make good decisions before I start really getting upset. But I also, just from a player point of view, I don't like Okongwu did so much last season to get into the starting lineup.
I feel like he earned it.
Yeah, I think he's earned it. He's been with the team then. Like he's been our guy. That's homegrown. Versus we're not committed to KP after this season. And if you alienate a guy who's been not a good soldier, a great soldier, I think that's risky.
It is. But we'll see. I think, although in basketball you don't have as long of a preseason, I think that they'll figure it out. They got to figure out who they're going to keep up here. I am not gonna lie, I did not like the backup point guard that I saw point guard play. I would love for us to go get somebody. I think the Knicks are shopping their 2024 pick, who's a French 6'8" point forward.
DDA.
Yeah, I think that's something that we should kick the tires on or something. But the backup point guard position did not look good today.
I mean, there are guys, hate to say it, Russ. He is a better facilitator than not having one. And he is going to play with an intensity that
not many on everybody else.
Yes.
For sure.
And
yeah, I think he'll get the best out of Jalen for sure. Him and Trey, getting just beating Jalen over and
And
over.
he's a guy who could play with Trey or without Trey, and that would be good.
Yep.